Welcome to this tutorial for LabUtils, version 1.5.1. In this video, I'll show you the use of all blocks you see here. For every block, there will be first the crafting recipe and afterwards their functionalities. Let's start with the papers. You can craft them with 5 paper items. Put 4 of the items in these slots and the last one in the middle. From that, you get 4 papers. You can now place them around as you like. By right-clicking the papers, you change the amount of sheets. It goes up to 3 sheets at once. Let's move on to the file folders. It's crafted with 2 paper items again in the left corners, a papers block in between, any die in the middle of the crafting field, and 2 signs around the die. This brings 2 file folders, which you can now of course place down as a deco element. This time, if you right-click, it will rotate them by 90 degrees. Next one is the microscope. You need 3 quartz slabs at the bottom and 1 at the top. Then a polished deep slate wall in the top right corner, under that quartz stairs, and finally a glass block here. Please note that you only get 1 microscope. As usual, just place them around and rotate them by right-clicking. Now have a look at the fire extinguisher. To craft it, put the iron bar at the bottom and a lever above. That's all to get the fire extinguisher, which is as well a decorational block. Again, you can rotate it by right-clicking. This one is the light strip. You get a single one with 1 end rod in the middle of the crafting table, and for a double light strip, you simply have to put 1 end rod on each side. You can't just place them like normal blocks because they need a block over them. If you had success placing them, rotate the strips to match your desired orientation. The same rules apply to the double light strips. Right-click and potentially build a straight line. When it's dark, they emit light. Here you see a cage. For crafting this, put 1 glass in every slot of the crafting table. You even get 2 cages. There is space of 2 by 2 by 2 blocks required to place it. Next in line are the bureau tables. For the default table, go with cobblestone walls in the bottom corners and 6 wooden slabs in the upper slots. A slim bureau table needs only 3 slabs, and the corner table even just 2. This is the standard table. It's the same on all sides. With the corner and the slim bureau table, you can create cool formed combinations. The next one consists of 4 similar blocks. Beginning with a keyboard, put polished deep slate slabs in the bottom corners, a repeater in between, and 3 iron nuggets above. The second is a monitor. Use 1 iron bar at the bottom, a repeater in the center, and this time 5 glass panes around the repeater. Now a simple one, 1 keyboard and 1 monitor to obtain a monitor with keyboard. The last is a laptop. Again, polished deep slate slabs in the corners, a repeater, and 3 iron nuggets, but now glass panes in the 3 upper slots. The keyboard has no functionality except rotation. In contrast, the monitor can change the content on the screen by right-clicking it. Of course, the monitor with keyboard supports that as well, same as the laptop. We're now moving on to the vent shaft system. You can use 1 iron bar in each corner and then 4 iron trapdoors, all in between the bars to get 4 vent shafts. Next, put 1 iron trapdoor at the bottom, and above use one of your vent shafts for a vent shaft opening. Last but not least, you will need a stick and 2 iron bars in a row to get a screwdriver. Let me explain how to use the vent shafts. You can place them like normal blocks, but when trying to right-click, nothing will happen. The same problem comes with the vent shaft opening. Now, to be able to right-click it, place a vent shaft opening somewhere and over it normal vent shafts. Still, you won't be able to click, so to prevent that, place another vent shaft next to the previous. Now comes the most important part. You have to click on a block higher than your feet. This is an example of how to use them. I'll place an opening right in the ceiling. Above, there will be normal vent shafts. You can place them as you prefer, just make sure they are all at the same height. Now, when clicking on the opening with the screwdriver, I get in the vent shaft. From there, I can exit it by falling out of the opening. As you see, there need to be vent shafts right above the opening. Finally, you are able to crawl through your custom vent shaft system. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Please share it with everyone you know playing LabUtils.